Some forests feel like they were spun from legend, where time slows, magic breathes, and every shadow hides a story. These aren't fantasy worlds, they're real. Today, on True North Trails, we'll wander through the most enchanted forests on Earth and explore how to bring a little of that magic into your own home. Hallerbos, Belgium, the Blue Forest. In Belgium, the Hallerbos transforms every spring. A sea of blooming bluebells stretches beneath towering beech trees, casting the forest in a purple haze. It's quiet, delicate, and dreamlike. The bloom lasts just a few weeks each April, drawing visitors from all over Europe. The forest is protected to preserve the fragile bluebell ecosystem. Crooked Forest, Poland. In western Poland, a grove of pines curves mysteriously at their base. The Crooked Forest holds 400 trees with identical bends. No one knows why. Was it for boat building, a natural phenomenon, or something more enchanted? The trees were likely planted around the 1930s, but the reason behind the unique shape remains unknown to this day. Mossy Forest, Malaysia. High in the Cameron Highlands lies Malaysia's mossy forest. Mist coils between ancient branches and moss covers every inch. It feels like a place where time has stopped and the forest itself is alive. It's located on Gunung Brincang, one of the highest peaks in the region. The constant cloud cover keeps it perpetually damp and dreamy. Black Forest, Germany. In the heart of Germany, the Black Forest inspired generations of fairy tales. Its dark woods, hidden trails, and mysterious ruins echo with stories of witches, wolves, and wandering children. The Brothers Grimm based many of their tales here. Triberg, deep in the forest, is home to the world's largest cuckoo clock. Aokigahara, Japan, Sea of Trees. At the base of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara, a forest grown from ancient lava flows. Roots twist over volcanic rock, silence reigns. It's beautiful, still, and deeply spiritual. This forest formed from a 9th century eruption of Mount Fuji. Japanese folklore says the forest is home to yurei, restless spirits. Hoia Baciu, Romania. In Transylvania, Hoia Baciu Forest is as eerie as it is beautiful. Twisted trees and strange lights haunt its paths. Locals speak of ghostly sightings, vanishing time, and a circular clearing where nothing grows. It's known as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania. Electronic devices often malfunction inside the forest. Yakushima, Japan. Off Japan's southern coast, Yakushima Island holds a forest straight out of a dream. Towering cedars, waterfalls, and moss-covered everything. It's the real-life inspiration for Princess Mononoke. Home to Jomon Sugi, a tree believed to be over 2,000 years old. It's been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1993. Dartmoor, Wistman's Wood, England. Wistman's Wood, tucked in England's Dartmoor, is a tangle of ancient oaks, each twisted like a spell frozen mid-cast. Fog lingers. The ground is carpeted in moss. It feels like you've stepped into druidic myth. Local lore claims the devil kept his hounds here. It's one of the last high-altitude oak woods in Britain. Fiordland Rainforest, New Zealand. In New Zealand's Fiordland, the rainforest pulses with green. Towering ferns, filtered light, and constant rain create an enchanted hush. It doubled as Fangorn Forest in The Lord of the Rings. Fiordland is among the wettest places on Earth, with over 200 days of rain per year. It's home to rare and ancient plant life. Trossachs Forest, Scotland. Finally, the Trossachs, Scotland's storybook glen. Mist floats over lochs, pine trees line the hills, and old Celtic myths linger in the air. It's often called the Highlands in miniature, but its magic feels larger than life. It's closely tied to Rob Roy, the Scottish outlaw and folk hero, rich in folklore with tales of selkies, fairies, and hidden realms. Can't journey to the forest right now? Don't worry, you can still bring the magic home. Indoor magic for a small space or an apartment. Add some ferns, moss terrariums, pothos vines, or maidenhair ferns. Decorate with live edge or bark shelves, fairy jars, and soft twinkle lights. Play forest soundscapes and use amber lighting to set the mood. Outdoor magic for your backyard or garden. Plant willow, birch, or spruce trees. Add some foxglove and lavender. And create a secret corner with mossy paths, logs, and wildflowers. Hang lanterns, wind chimes, or set up fairy houses and garden gnomes. Whimsical touches for any space. Use crystals, dried herbs, or pressed ferns. Place small woodland figurines or fairy sculptures about. Let forest sounds or gentle rain play softly in the background. Okay, now I have to bring out my hippie girl nerd for you. This is not new age woo-woo, this is actual science. Trees produce phytoncides, which are volatile organic compounds that can have a calming effect on humans by reducing stress hormones such as cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline. These compounds are emitted by trees, particularly evergreens like pine, cedar, spruce, and conifer, and can be inhaled when spending time in forests. This natural process is part of the Japanese practice known as forest bathing, or Shinrin-yoku, which is recognized for its benefits in reducing stress and boosting the immune system. Phytoncides help to ease stress by boosting the parasympathetic nervous system, which aids the body in resting and recovering, while reducing the activity of the sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response. Additionally, phytoncides can reduce blood pressure and heart rate, alleviate symptoms of anxiety, depression, and fatigue, improve sleep, increase energy, concentration, and memory, and boost the production of anti-cancer proteins. While trees do not produce hormones in the same way that animals do, they do produce a variety of chemicals that can influence human physiology when inhaled, contributing to the anti-stress effects experienced in natural environments. A 3-day trip to the forest has measurable effects for 30 days after. But you don't need to spend 3 days in the forest to get its benefits. Even a few minutes outside, especially barefoot on the ground or touching a tree, just being in nature, every minute counts, and it makes a big difference on your health. The world is still full of magic, for those who know where to look. Whether you wander through real enchanted woods or recreate one in your home, the spirit of wonder is always within reach. Have you ever found a forest that felt enchanted or made one of your own? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe to True North Trails, where the path always leads a little deeper into the magic.